Quake Proof, you've had him a few years now, and he's been a very good horse for yourself and Mick.
Yes, he has, David. He's been a good little money spinner, and he's got us out of a hole a couple of times. So we wanted a horse that we could race ourselves. We ended up getting Quake Proof, and then later on a more maternal. So they've both been really good, and we really appreciate Pat leasing us these well-bred horses.
And by Quaker Jet, now a proven international stallion, and it seems to be coming through Quake Proof. He's been able to get into a couple of big feature races for you.
Yeah, he has, and even though he's only won 4 races all up, he's a pretty handy horse. You know, he's raced at the top level and raced in the Derby, in the Sires, and he's always sort of thereabouts.
And that Group 3 at the end of last season in the Group 1, the Vic Bred Super Series, that was a fine way to finish that season and that campaign.
It was, for sure.
Changed your training approach a little bit with him.
Yeah, we've got a track near our house where you have to go down a steep, slippery dip and through a creek, and then it starts to rise, and then it rises gradually for 12k. You have to cross another creek, but it rises gradually for 12k. And I showed Mick the track, and then Mick started working around it. And for a start off, Quake Proof wouldn't go through the creeks, didn't like the water, so I had to go out with another horse, Uncle Al, and lead him through the creeks. And then Uncle Al started to improve because he was doing this trip. And Mick's horses have started to improve, and I think he's turned into dad. He likes this working on long trips out the bush.
And Quaker Jets are proving to be pretty tough types of square gators, and it looks like that approach may be really working.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's very dour, and I think, well, he's probably better driven with a sit, but he can sit in the death, and even though it didn't work out when I tried to lead on him recently, I think he can stay pretty well if he gets the right run.
Tell us about the win at Cranbourne.
When I did the form, I thought that he should have been shorter than he was. That was his first go back in and up to 55. He'd been racing in a higher class, but no one else seemed to really pick up on that. So I was quietly confident, and I took him back out of the gate, and in the small field, I was never far away from the leader, Iron Love, and so then Chris Alford flushed me at the bell, and I led up and was able to drop in behind Iron Love and have a little bit of a spell around the corner, and then I thought Iron Love was going a little bit rough, so I came out again. And our bloke was a bit too strong.
He's a pretty good trotter, Quake Proof. He's about 10 metres clear, and he's starting to come right away. And Quake Proof nursed all the way down the line. He's a lovely horse, and Quake Proof wins 12 metres on the line. But he's certainly indicating that he's got his fair share of ability, and he was very impressive winning here today. Second, number 4.